I'm restarting.
Start the stream. You can go ahead and start the stream.
Just start the stream.
Did it start it?
Yeah.
Okay, so go to the live streaming thing. That one? Yeah. Second tab. It should be loading it up. Okay, so now we're live there. And we're live there on YouTube. Unlisted. Go ahead and just double check.
How do I double check?
You make it thinner. I mean wider, sorry.
Who's Forensic?
Okay, yeah, unlisted. Cool. All right. We're live. What's going on?
What is
How's it
up,
going?
guys?
All right,
Wait, we're
bring us
live
in,
on
bring it-
Patreon, but not live on our audio, right?
Right, we're live on Patreon. Everything right now that the Patreons are listening to, it's exclusive to them.
Yes.
Exclusive.
This is not going to be on the podcast because we're getting ready to record right now. So if you're listening to us on our Patreon, thank you for subscribing to our 2 people.
Richard
But
and Eric.
soon it will be more.
Hopefully.
Thank you very much in being a part of what's to the biggest thing to ever be to come in Laredo entertainment.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty cool.
I love that.
So, Ed, why don't you go ahead and bring us in? Lead us in with
Sounds
Los
good to
Kid
me.
Brothers.
Welcome back.
Episode 8. Episode 8, season 3.
The finale, el fin del season.
Tres.
Yes.
The trilogy of
Took
Your Neighbor's Garage
a
is
week
coming
break. We
to
haven't
a...
seen you all in 2 weeks, but happy Thanksgiving. It's now to Christmas. We're an actual important holiday where we get to spend time with our families, drink, and be sad.
I thought Thanksgiving was important. That food's important.
You know, honestly, we took Thanksgiving break off just to, give some. It was gonna be hard to record. Everybody had things to do. People weren't gonna be listening.
Yeah.
They were gonna be spending time with their
Yeah,
family.
2 out of 4 of us are also retail workers working Black Friday. You know?
Oh, how was that?
Oh, my God.
It's crazy.
You know what?
Shout out retail workers
Yeah.
working Black
Yes.
Friday. by
If
the
you
way.
worked retail, if you worked period over Black Friday or over this weekend, you know how crazy it was.
If you work in general, shout out to you.
Yeah.
and that's through COVID.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
once a year, there's one day a month where we honor our service veterans, but I feel that there needs to be one day out of the year where we honor our retail workers.
Oh, yeah.
These guys
Isn't there?
are braver than the Marines. Okay, as someone
Zumi's
who's in
employees
the
are braver than
military,
Marines.
I can say that these 2 men have sacrificed their life.
Hey, I
their
worked
life
4
and-
year in retail,
Their
Pancho.
life and limb.
I worked 4 years in
for-
retail.
My swag.
You know what, though? This year wasn't as crazy as we anticipated. I think last Black Friday was worse. I feel like, people actually respected, like, hey, like, there's probably going to be a shitload of people at the mall, so we
Because
probably shouldn't go.
no one buys retail anymore.
Yeah,
Everyone buys
shops
online. Everyone buys online. I don't know of the last time I've bought clothes in store. I think the only time, what I mentioned last time was I went to American Eagle to buy jeans because jeans don't fit me online. But shirts and other stuff, shoes, haven't been to a retail store in probably 2 years.
I'm the opposite. I don't like to really buy things online because I never know how it's going to fit. Like, sometimes XL ain't XL.
Shut up, old man.
It's just I like the instant gratification of having the item that I purchased right here, right now.
Yeah, I'm very impulsive. It's hard for me to. I ordered one of those. You know how Instagram is now a fucking shopping center?
It's Amazon now.
Yeah, so I ordered a.
Do y'all actually press that tab though?
By accident all the time.
It's only by
dude.
accident.
It's
only
the
by
worst thing
accident.
ever.
Because that's where you used to have the likes and your notifications,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
They fucked me up with that. But I bought a Pulp Fiction sweater.
Where's it
like
at?
3 weeks ago, and I don't know where it is. I don't know where
it's
it
like
is.
a gift to yourself, you know. One
No,
day you're gonna have
They
it.
took $30 from me, and I don't know where my fucking clothes is.
It'll happen one
Did
day.
you buy it off the Instagram shops?
I bought it off an Instagram. Like, it's because now you can sell off of Instagram directly, and
Oh,
that's
for
where
real?
I bought it from.
I
one
thought
of
it
the
was
accounts.
just links to websites.
No. Like, now you can actually sell directly off of Instagram.
I think
Okay.
somebody scammed you.
No,
Well, it was one of
no,
those.
no.
It was one of those film accounts, like Film Enthusiast or something like
Yeah.
that. And they were selling, Pulp Fiction sweaters, and I wanted one. It seemed pretty cool. It's a Saint Mia Wallace, and she's like it looks like a saint picture, but she's got like the bloody nose and the syringe.
Nice.
Just
You've
look
never
up-
seen Pulp
Just
Fiction,
look how
right?
beautiful she is.
No, I've never actually seen Pulp Fiction.
Just look how beautiful Uma Thurman
Uma
looks.
Thurman. You know what? She's beautiful in Pulp Fiction, but I like her raw beauty in Kill Bill.
So, what's your
I-
favorite Uma Thurman?
Between which ones?
All of her roles.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I saw a movie recently.
Okay.
I forgot. It was called The Houses That Jack Built. It's about a serial killer similar to American Psycho. And she comes out for a brief moment.
Oh, no way.
She dies. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler, yeah.
But I mean, she's gonna die. It's
okay.
It's a
I'm
movie
probably
about
never gonna
murder.
watch the movie.
Yeah.
anyways.
No, it's really an artsy film. Like
okay.
think 2001: A Space Odyssey mixed with American Psycho. Like it's an artsy murder psycho film. And but it's good. It's fun. It was interesting.
Only sociopaths like Gus like it.
But Uma Thurman came out, but she looks super aged. Like
fine wine.
I mean, she
More-
looks
more-
waspy. You know what a wasp is?
No.
Well,
I know
familiar
You know what a
with
wasp is?
Do you know what a wasp is?
That's
Is
a real
it
question
a
in 2020.
wet-ass something pussy?
No,
or-
A
it's-
wet ass super pussy.
No, it's
Oh.
it's a
Oh,
white
she has a wasp.
Anglo-Saxon person, like wealthy Anglo-Saxon person. It's a rich girl, a rich person.
Oh, okay.
You a rich girl.
Sorry, I'm not into those terms.
Yeah, well, she's waspy. She looks pretty waspy in there. She's
Wap-
annoying as fuck in the
Wap
movie.
too.
Oh, it's a legit term.
It's a legit term.
I was
Look it
thinking
up.
of a
Look-
wasp.
Look it up. Look it up.
my
Ed,
God.
pull it up. Put wasp.
I know there's a band called Wasp. It might correct to Wasp.
I know
the
there's
band.
an animal that's called a wasp.
Animals are called. Yes, animals are wasps. There's some wasps.
Wasps are animals, but there's
They're
animals called
what?
wasps.
They're insects.
So they're bees.
No, they're insects.
It's a type of bee.
A wasp is not.
Yeah,
It's not a type of bee.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so check it out. It says
Oh,
a
what's
white
wasp?
Anglo-Saxon Protestant. It's a term for white American Protestants,
Oh, there you go. White Anglo-Saxon Protestant.
usually upper class and of British descent.
Did
Oh.
Twitter create that?
I don't know.
So,
Yeah, probably.
okay. So have you all seen The Wolf of Wall Street?
Wait.
I know you have.
Wasps are not bees. I just found that out.
I told
right
you
now.
they're
I'm
insects.
sorry. This whole time I thought they were bees.
Somebody's a bio major listening to this, and they're like, they're fucking different.
They're like, oh, dude,
fucking
I want to fucking choke them, dude.
arthropodas.
Yeah, they're arthropods.
Hymenoptera.
What's it called?
Hymen.
What was I even talking about?
We're talking about
Uma Thurman.
She comes out in that movie. She looks very waspy.
Yeah.
But I think that is the most attractive I've seen her besides Mia Wallace.
Wrong. Uma Thurman.
Okay.
Uma Thurman looks most attractive in Kill Bill when she goes to Hattori Hanzo's sushi shop, and she's like,
In that cute little raggedy shirt.
yeah, she's like in a little
Yes.
crop top. She's all Y2K, right?
Ed, do you think you can pull up that like a scene from a picture
yeah,
from that scene or
pull
something?
pull up that scene.
It's Hattori Hanzo.
Sushi scene.
Not on YouTube, just like pictures of the scene or something.
Yeah.
We don't want to get copyrighted.
Yeah, and then she pretends to not know Japanese, so she speaks like just a couple words, and
Yeah.
then he's like, "Oh, your Japanese is good," and then she's like, "Then she really speaks Japanese." He's like, "Oh fuck."
Wait. What are we searching up?
What
Uma Thurman, Kill Bill,
sushi
scene.
sushi scene?
There you go. Yeah, look that up.
My favorite Uma Thurman is Kill Bill because she's a kick-ass actress. But my favorite, I guess, scene of hers is when she's dancing with John Travolta.
Oh,
Pulp
Oh, yeah.
Fiction, at the
That's-
diner. I think that's
That's when she's the hottest.
she just looks so cute.
With the bun.
yeah.
Yes.
With the bun.
You like girls with
I mean,
buns,
she looks
right?
good.
I do
Covered
like
in
girls with
like
buns.
50 dead Japanese guys' blood as well.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
look at that.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
Very beautiful woman.
Speaking of,
Wait, what did you all buy for Black Friday?
I'm glad you asked.
Yes.
Nothing. I didn't buy anything.
Wow.
I didn't buy anything on Black Friday, but I bought that keyboard and mouse that Ed is using
On Black Friday.
on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't buy anything. What did you buy, Bancho?
Really? I bought Cat 8. Beep.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm not going to say it.
Okay, cool.
I bought Noah. I mean, Noah, if you're listening to this, cover your ears.
Oh no.
But I bought him a lot of clothes,
Nice.
toys. This guy likes Peppa Pig. That's
it was his
my
birthday recently, wasn't
yes,
it?
his
Yeah.
birthday. It was
Happy birthday,
yesterday.
Noah.
He turned 3 years old.
Aw.
That's
And
what's up. Shout out.
my Mexican son has a British accent. So
Does he really? Like, does he really have a British accent?
it's weird. It sounds British.
Fuck, I need to hear
Because
him.
he watches Peppa Pig. I thought that was bullshit, but no, if you hear him speak, he sounds British.
That's concerning.
And he loves Peppa Pig.
Let me
So
hear
I
your
bought him some
accent.
Peppa Pig stuff, and then I bought him a scooter.
Oh, that's fun.
Those
The
red
razor ones?
the red one. What's it called? Red wagon or
Oh, I know what you're saying. I think so. Yeah.
So I bought him a scooter.
Aw.
You know what I want to do when I have a kid is I can't wait to have a kid so I can buy fucking toys for myself, but just pretend they're for him. Like,
Oh God.
you know what I mean?
No.
Like,
I don't know what you mean.
I know you're gonna buy all sorts of Transformers,
dude, if my kid doesn't like Transformers, bro, that's not my kid. Like,
Well, Pancho's already indoctrinating his kid and watching him powerlift.
that's
right?
true. Tell us
Yeah.
about that, Pancho.
Oh yeah, no, I was just there. You know, I was about to watch Mandalorian, and then I was like, oh, I'll watch some YouTube videos, and then I've thought, you know, I want my son to get big and strong. So I was watching like my lifting videos, and he was just looking. I'm like, dude, why are you looking at this guy deadlift all this weight?
Nice.
Yeah. So hopefully one day Noah's taller than me and lifts, because I've always wanted to be a 6'4" lifter.
Are you hopeful? Like, how hopeful are you that he's gonna become taller than you?
Depends. I know Olivia will. She's built different.
Really?
Yeah, she's probably gonna be the first female to play football for Texas A&M.
Oh God.
Nice.
Hey, did you see that kicker for Vanderbilt?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
she hit a squib kick. People thought that she kicked.
People
really
thought she fucked
shitty,
it up, but it was
that
on
she fucked
purpose.
it up. No, it was on
Yeah.
purpose. It's a squib for those.
Those are
people.
hard.
Yeah,
Those are hard to kick.
because you need to be really accurate.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, but I mean,
She's a soccer player for Vanderbilt as
she's
well.
built,
That makes sense.
She's won a
Dude, yeah.
SEC championship for Vanderbilt. I don't know her name. She won an SEC championship for Vanderbilt, and now she's kicking for Vanderbilt.
that's fucking cool. That's
Yeah.
fucking cool that there's no like, there's really no like rule book in college or something that says a woman can't play on the
No,
football
because
team,
of Title
right?
IX protections. Yeah, but
Exactly.
the thing is, like, they know that they're not going to be that good, or they're not going to, you know,
They're more liable to get hurt.
more liable to get hurt because of, you know, the female biology and stuff like that. But I mean, it's a kicker, so if she becomes really good, I don't know.
No, but
might
I
be a
mean,
starting kicker.
she's a kicker, but
No,
she's still.
and I
She's
would-
built.
Yeah, she's built. Yeah, she's built different too, man. She's yeah, she looks huge.
Have you guys ever seen women's football pads? Do y'all know what they look like?
No.
Dude, they look like She-Ra.
do they like accommodate for the breast? Or
They
what?
accommodate for the breast, bro. That thing is fucking cool.
But
like,
don't they sexualize women football though?
No, that's lingerie football. Real women's football, as in like with
Okay.
the pads and everything. They have real shoulder pads like the ones the guys wear, but they have extra padding and kind of looks like a battle vest, right?
Oh, really?
Like what was it Gal Gadot wear? What's that thing?
What is
Armor?
who? Where?
Armory.
I'm sorry, Wonder Woman.
Scar.
some fucking enchanted armor or
They
something.
look like the Amazonian armor,
Uh-huh.
but it's football pads and
Really?
it protects them. Yeah, and it covers the breasts. And everything.
I would legitimately watch that sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
for
it's
real.
cool.
Because have you seen like all the arguments
it's
going
gonna,
on?
It's gonna get boring after a while. It would get boring because the thing is,
Not if it's different,
we watch football because of the aggressiveness,
right? But
because of how entertaining it will be, and we saw that with XFL. I mean, it's
Love it.
different. XFL was different,
Yeah.
but you need crazy athleticism. I mean, women are athletic, but you know, you see the guys in the NFL and they're fucking crazy athletic,
Yeah.
crazy aggressive. And I feel like after 5 games, people are gonna be like, well, they're not really that entertaining like XFL.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. That it's
too.
got to be. It's not going to be football. It's going to be a different thing. Like, yes, you're playing with the football. You're playing on a similar field, but there's different rules to it that accommodate for that kind of stuff. You know, like XFL has different rules
Yes.
than football. I think what's it even called?
It's women's gridiron football.
Women's gridiron, like that. I'm pretty sure has some sort of different rules.
It's not
I mean,
the
they,
luxury
have,
one.
they have leagues, and I feel like they don't have a huge fan base. I feel it's the same way as the WNBA.
Right.
These players are good, but I feel like they're not that entertaining. I really don't know why I can't put to it, but I feel like it wouldn't succeed.
It's hard. It's hard because people are coming from a
I've
place
been
of football.
And I've been
like-
to a WNBA game, and they're really exciting. But you look around, and people are just there's not a lot of people.
I guess it's kind of going back to tying it in with the whole athleticism. I know one of the biggest gripes that people have with the WNBA is they feel like, oh, there's no dunks, there's no
there's no
crazy
dunks.
layups.
Yeah, because they can dunk, but they're not allowed to dunk. Or
Like, have you seen that whole controversy? Or like the whole people that are getting upset over how LeBron James and what's her name? Susie Bird.
Sue Bird.
Sue Bird. Like they both have the same accomplishments, but like she's getting paid $200,000, this guy's paying
But
millions.
I mean, LeBron James brings in billions of
Exactly,
dollars to the
yeah.
NBA
Exactly, like
compared
they're-
to Sue Bird.
Exactly. There's no argument there, but they're like the argument that they're portraying is just it's wrong. Like it's
Yeah.
not. It's not a
You can't
sex
really compare.
thing.
You can't really. Yeah, it's not. You can't really compare dollars. You should compare percentages.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they did the same thing with the U.S. women's national team and the men's, because the women's national team is
Better.
fucking amazing.
Way better.
Yeah. They've been
Way better.
kicking ass since 1999.
Yeah.
I think that was their first World Cup, right? They've been kicking ass since then, and they compare to the men's, who have been fucking flopping since 2014.
Yeah.
And obviously the men make a lot more, and the women do not, because of ad revenue. I mean, the men bring in so much fucking money too. But then if you compare the percentages, the women actually have a higher percentage than the men do.
Of revenue, like, versus pay?
Yeah, the revenue with pay. So like the comparison of the profits and revenue of what the team makes, and then what they give to the players, the women actually have a higher percentage, from what I believe. I mean, if I'm wrong, you can fact check, but I saw this on ESPN a couple years ago.
Uh-huh.
So the women are getting their fair share. I mean, they should do more, because I mean, they're fucking dominating their sport.
Right.
Yeah, but
So what do you think the issue is between, like,
I think the issue is that
viewership?
viewership. It's viewership.
It's just
Yeah.
viewership.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the thing is, the women's national team for soccer, they don't get their viewership unless they're in the Women's World Cup or in the Olympics.
I watch them during the World Cup.
Yeah, I watch them. I mean, I know the main players.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they don't give it to us live, and also because they're so fucking dominant in their sport, no one watches. You get me? Let me give you an example.
Like it's already a
when,
given
when
that they're going to
a team
win?
is so dominant, their viewership goes down. So when Alabama was kicking everybody's ass, I mean, they're still kicking ass.
Right.
But if you go to an Alabama game in person after the second quarter,
It's because
the
people
stadium-
want to see a battle.
The stadium's dead.
Yeah.
And they leave, and then they get ready for their frat parties after the game.
Yeah, it's because people want to see a battle. They want to see
Yes.
fucking two teams duke it out and actually, like, oh fuck, who's gonna win? Oh shit, my team's losing.
Yeah.
If my team's already fucking blowing them out 45-0
Yeah,
in
and
the
then
first half.
basketball
There's got to be a
games
little
aren't
bit of
really-
spice.
And
Yeah, exactly.
Basketball games aren't really that exciting
Until the fourth quarter.
Until the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And even the NBA knows this, that they're selling subscriptions to just watch the last 2 minutes of every game.
That I would probably watch.
Because they know people would buy that instead of paying $100 a year or $100 to $200 a year for the whole subscription.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So imagine that. So an industry like the WNBA that's not doing good, plus you get me, can try to do something like that. I don't know.
You know, this is probably my hot take, and I'm definitely gonna get shit for this, but I feel like the NBA,
Ooh, go on.
the NBA,
Oh, hold up, man.
Fonz's hot takes. I feel like the NBA is not fun to watch until playoffs.
The whole the general
I mean,
NBA.
I mean, I think that's the thing that the NBA has acknowledged. Why do you think that their playoffs are 3 months long, from April to the end of June?
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Because they know that they can make so much fucking money.
Yeah.
Because of this playoff, so everything's hyped up.
Yeah.
And then 3 months, they make a lot of money
It's-
off that, compared to the NFL that only does it for a month.
Yeah, I think that's one of my biggest turnoffs when it comes to watching like baseball or watching basketball. Is that there's so many games in the season. That the more games you have, the less value each single game carries. As opposed to like football.
Oh, soccer. I mean, what's it called? Baseball has a fuck ton of
Shitload,
games.
yeah. As opposed to like football, where it's you got 16 game seasons, and each fucking win matters. So
Yeah.
True.
I mean, true. I think they've been wanting to bring down the schedule to 70 games in basketball.
Jesus.
But
That's
the thing
still a
is,
lot.
money. I
Yeah.
mean, 12 games might not seem like a lot, but that's a couple $1 billion
think
in
of
revenue.
that. You're also cutting like whoever works at the stadium doesn't get paid those 10 extra games.
True, because it's not just the players; it's everybody that works at
yeah,
the
it's
stadium.
everybody that's involved.
It's those are really like the working class, like people that need the money.
You know what's so crazy too is going back to basketball. One of the craziest stories that I'm pretty sure I might have the wrong player. Who was drafted? Jabari Parker. Was it Jabari Parker? He
Yeah,
was
drafted by the Bucks.
You played in Chicago, correct?
I think recently.
I have no idea.
Okay, well-
I don't know shit about sports.
Either it was I think it might have been Jabari Parker, or it would have been unfortunately the player that was murdered in Chicago in the 80s, Benji something, right?
Oh shit. Well, we got Ed looking it up right now.
Well, in Chicago, I forget which high school player it was, but because people would want to watch him play, the crime rates will go down.
Really?
Yeah.
Like you're getting off the street.
Yeah, like you're off the street to watch him play,
Wow.
or was it?
Was that Michael Jordan?
No.
Michael Jordan joined the NBA in 1984.
Maybe no. It was like Benji Goodson, or it was some high school phenom.
A phenom.
A phenom, yeah. And because
we got someone pledged right now $10 on Patreon. We got a new Patreon.
Okay.
What's the name?
Shout out to Joseph Lara for subbing on
Hey,
Patreon
my
right now.
BFF. I love you, Joseph.
Joseph.
Also,
thank you.
like, if we didn't mention before we keep talking,
Yeah, I don't know if you can
patreon.com/
see the Hall of Fame.
Your Neighbor's Garage.
we're gonna
Show
add it
it.
to the Hall of Fame right now.
Oh, you can pull up the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it right there.
Yes.
Scene 4. Pull it
Listen
up.
to us on YouTube. Let me put some plugs in very quick before we show that. So,
Oh, we're already showing it.
okay. Patreon.com/ Your Neighbor's Garage. On YouTube, you can watch us right now. YouTube.com/ Your Neighbor's Garage. Yeah.
Yeah, what's it called? So we got the Hall of Fame going. The Hall of Fame is reserved exclusively for those members that are paying $10 a month on Patreon for us. What you get in that package is you get to see our episodes early and live the day of recording. So we'll post it in advance so you guys can make plans to arrange and tune in. And we should be able to look at any questions or comments if you guys are actually tuned in. So we might be able to look at that right now in a little bit. What's it called? But with $10 a month, you get to be a part of the Hall of Fame. So you'll see your name up there. We got any comments yet? Or any viewers? Probably not. It's just Eric and Richard that are there.
We love you, Eric and Richard.
But it's all good. We're doing a live just for you guys in case you guys are able to make it, and you'd be able to be a part of the conversation with us. So that's what you get for $10 a month. Live episodes, early episodes, and what's it called? What else?
Exclusive.
And the Hall of Fame. And the Hall of Fame.
Exclusive content.
And you get to be part of the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So
I have a question.
what's up?
Out of all these famous sports players, which one do you think is a mama's boy?
Oh, that's a
great question.
well, what do you mean by mama's boy?
I mean, what do you mean by mama's boy?
Because
I mean,
there's the whole.
Let me show you. Let me give you a ultimate mama's boy. LeBron James.
What? Okay.
His teammate, what people call his stepdad,
Delonte West.
Uh-huh.
His own teammate fucked his mom.
His own teammate fucked
his
LeBron
mom.
James' mom.
And guess what LeBron did? Guess what this conspiracy theory is in the sports world?
What?
LeBron James ruined this man's career, and that's why this man is a drug addict.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
And lives on the streets.
Wait, that's a thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Delonte West has been homeless. He's been a drug addict for a couple years now, and Mark Cuban is finally helping him out. He's
Mark Cuban's the Mavericks owner.
Yeah,
I know that. I know that one.
Yeah,
He was thinking about
fucking
running for
billionaire.
president.
yeah. Mark Cuban's actually having him at his ranch and stuff like that, helping him out with his
Really?
addiction. But a huge conspiracy theory is that LeBron James was mad that his own teammate fucked his mom, and he ruined his life.
We don't know this is true. It's always been speculated.
It's
but
always been speculated.
But okay, is that a
And I
mama's
guess-
boy? Like,
I mean,
or is that
I
just
wouldn't.
someone?
I wouldn't want my friend to fuck my mom because I'm a mama's boy.
See, okay, so that's what I'm getting at. Is like, what is a mama's boy? So there's a classical definition of a mama's boy. It's like the boy who you fucking tell him shit and he'll go and cry home to his mom. Oh, mom, the guy next door, he's telling me stuff, man. He said
Yeah.
he fucked you. Yeah, he said he fucked you. That's not true, Delonte. Well, son,
horrible.
your friend, he's very attractive.
Delonte's a really handsome boy. LeBron.
So that's the classical definition of a mama's boy. Someone who bitches and cries to his mom and makes his mom do everything for him. But there's
other
the
stuff,
mama's boy of like you love and cherish your mom and you respect her so much that like you kind of prioritize her in your life. That's the other version of a mama's boy.
What about the like Norman Bates mama's boy?
Oh, that's
Oh,
like that
that-
weird mama's boy.
That's the I want to fuck my mom mama's boy.
Yeah.
Wait,
what's
the what?
Norman Bates.
Norman
Bates?
I don't know who that is.
Norman Bates.
Psycho, Alfred Hitchcock.
No.
So
I'm not cultured.
What's
So-
the other crazy mama's boy? Oh no. The theorist. What's his name that you like? You want
Sigmund Freud.
Yeah, that you always want to fuck your parents or
Yeah.
something.
So Sigmund Freud, Sigmund, and most of Sigmund Freud's theories come from a place of like we want to fuck people, like we want to. Like, there's a lot of genitals involved in his theories, and one of them is that like you want to fuck your mom. I think it's called the Oedipus theory or something like that.
What the?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird.
It- it's
We'll
weird.
dive
We'll
into
dive
that just
deeper
bit,
a
yeah.
little bit into the philosophy of that, but generally speaking, there's multiple types of mama's boys, like we just said. The American side, the Norman Bates one. The thing with that is that Norman Bates, he was so sheltered and coddled and over by his mom that was severely overprotective that he becomes his identity kind of gets meshed with hers, and he in the movie in Alfred Hitchcock, Alfred Hitchcock's The Psycho, he kills his mom or his mom dies, but he continues to live. She continues to live through him, and she'll kill other females that come into Norman's life because the only female in his life is his mother, you know, and that's the way it's like. And so he develops a split personality, and
That's
it's
crazy.
Norman Bates and his mother, you know, that live inside of him.
I guess like going back to like a mama's boy, to our guy listeners specifically, this is targeted to you guys. Know that in this world, the one woman that's gonna love you forever, unconditionally, with no strings, without no doubt, and with the purest heart, is always gonna be your mom.
Well, and for the people that have a shitty mother, you know,
Which
it's,
do
it's not. It's not
exist.
always. You
Yeah.
know, I just want to. That's that one part I wanted to cut out. Your mother will love you dearly, but that we do have to acknowledge that there are some people whose, you know, unfortunately, mother kind of sucks and won't love them unconditionally.
Sucks
But I do
dick.
agree with
Yeah.
you. I do agree
Yeah,
with the sentiment, but I do want to give a shout out to those guys who, you know, whose mothers don't
We
probably.
feel your struggle.
Yeah, you know, you're still loved. You know, just
I
because.
love you.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
love
you're,
you.
you're gonna, yeah.
I'll be your mother.
Pancho specifically loves you.
If your mom doesn't love you, guess who you can come to for love, which is me.
You can suckle on Pancho's titty.
Yeah.
But
I kind of feel bad sometimes of women that date mama's boys. It depends because I feel like they put their mom above the girl.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I kind of had that issue when I was dating because I feel like my mom is the top of the top. Like no woman can come close
Right.
to being like my mom. Obviously, now that I haven't been living at home for I guess 6 years.
That's insane.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of different now. I'm like, okay, like my girl's my world and stuff like that. I mean, my mom's still my world, right?
Right.
But there was some parts of this toxic mama's boy that I, you know, was a part of when I first started dating, where like
You would take into your mom's like what she thought a lot
Advice.
before your partner, before your
no,
girlfriend.
but like when I first started, like whenever I had problems in my relationship, I would go to my mom instead of speaking out those problems to my partner.
Okay.
You get me? Maybe because I know other mama's boys would do this, but I feel because they go to their mom for validation.
Right.
Whereas if they argue with their significant other, there's going to be an argument, but they want to be right. So they go to their,
to their mom, and their mom
Yeah.
tells them
And their
they're
mom's like, oh, yes, mijo, like you can do this and that. Well, my mom, I mean, she's like, my mom's the type of mom who's like, no, you're wrong, you're wrong.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Puts you in your place.
Yeah, it puts me. My mom's been putting me in my place since the day I was born.
Fonzie, are you a mama's boy?
You know what? Yeah. I think my mom is a very, very strong woman. And kind of going back to what Pancho said, where I get so you know, I bite myself in the ass all the time because I always have this thing that, you know, they always say like, oh, mama's always right, right?
Right.
Well,
Mama said girls are from the devil.
Mama said, but in my case, my mom is really, really good at giving advice, and she's really level-headed when it comes to like certain stuff I've been through in my life. And there's times where I'm like, fuck, like I don't know what to do. Like what do I fucking do, right? And I call
I
my
don't know
mom.
what to do. I don't know what to do. What do I fucking do?
And I
Mom's
talk to
always
my
right.
mom. Huh?
Moms are always
Yeah,
right.
yeah. And I talk to my mom, and she'll tell it, you know, in the way it's, you know, I feel like it should be, where she's like, hey, you're doing this too much, or hey, you got to do this, or you shouldn't do this, you know. And so I think that's why it's, you know, why I'm a mama's boy, because my mom to me is this person that has always my best interest in her mind, you know.
Yeah.
And definitely wants the best outcome for me, whether it's gonna hurt me what she says or whether it's gonna help me. I know that her words are worth their weight in gold, you know.
Now I think the Hispanic culture, like most men in the Hispanic culture, I would consider them some sort of a mama's boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's very prevalent.
dude, it's ingrained in the
Because the
culture.
mo-
It's
because
very
you
prevalent.
know
like
how-
we're almost matriarchal. As
women
machismo
in the
as
Mexican
Hispanics
culture
are.
are used for comfort.
What?
Like moms in the Mexican culture are used for comfort.
Right, right. No, but what I'm saying is that like as machismo as the Hispanic culture is, it's still kind of a matriarch though.
Does your mom still serve you?
What do you mean?
Like it'd say like a carne asada.
Nope.
No.
Oh,
she
like
still
she'll
serve
make she'll
No.
make a plate and
Does
like
she
oh,
make
here
it
you
like a plate for your?
go. She makes my plates every now and then.
She makes my plates because
Like,
I'm gonna be honest, she does, and I love her for that, you know. But like she still
Yeah,
does.
she makes my plates.
My mom's like,
My
you got
phone,
two
no.
legs.
But I mean, like,
Two legs,
I
two
make,
arms.
but like, I make my own plate too sometimes.
Oh
But
yeah,
now-
definitely.
Every now and then, like she'll just have the plate already ready. I'm like, oh, well, thanks. You know, like I'm not asking her or expecting it.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
I'm not asking her or expecting to do it. But sometimes she just does it, and I'm like, thank you. Like it's
It's
almost
an act of love.
It's a
Yeah.
little more
Thank you,
cherishing.
mama.
Yeah, you know.
Thank you,
Yeah.
mama.
And I understand what you're kind of saying about, you know, being Hispanic. I feel like we're kind of like a matriarchal. Matriarchal, is that correct?
Like matriarch, like we hold our moms in a
Yeah,
in a very
I
high
think it's
position.
because
position or whatever.
yeah, but I think it's because you know, as a Hispanic boy, you're not really allowed to show like affection and love to your father, you know?
Right.
So,
Well, I feel like your father doesn't let you.
well, no, I'm just saying like that's
I'm not your father
Typical.
specifically. No, not yours.
cool. Yeah, we hug. We love each other.
No, that's
Yeah.
weird
We
because
kiss
I
sometimes.
live in the least Mexican household. I grew up in the least Mexican household ever.
Zapata, baby.
Yeah, so I mean, that's weird.
Sorry, but
Because
could you
your mom makes you
continue right
stuff,
now?
yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of Hispanic boys feel like they're only able to be soft or they're only able to show their, you know, their true colors when it comes to their mom. You know, that's their only affectionate side is their mom, and then later on their wife and their daughter. You know,
True.
or that soft side. But you know, when it comes to like your dad, your uncles, whatever, you don't go to them like, hey, like I'm feeling sad, or hey, I'm feeling this. You know, that's a different.
You go for them. You go to them for different kinds of
Yeah.
of problems or troubles that you're going through. You
Yeah.
know, you go to them for more troubles of like you know, kind of like touching back on last episode, like troubles of manhood. You know, things that you're going through, like developmental stuff.
Yeah.
You
Who do
go
you
to
go
your
for
dad.
guidance?
Guidance.
Yeah, when it comes to guidance, do you look towards your mother or father?
My mom.
In terms of what? Good.
Kind of like life. What do you want to do with it? Because
I guess they both have their own experiences.
I was gonna say when it comes to stuff like that, it's almost like it's more like a council meeting where like I get to I talk to both of them.
you just summon both of them.
Yeah.
I talk to both of them and they both give me. Usually they're on the same page with each other because they're so similar.
Aw,
But you know
that's so
they
cute.
kind of tell me the same thing. It's never like there's never like one of them is telling me one thing and the other one's
It's
telling
not
me
like the
something else.
stereotypical, like, let's say you get into a fight at school and your dad's like, oh, you should have socked them. And then your mom's like, you should have talked it out.
Yeah, no,
It's not like that.
It's both like you should have socked them. Like both of them would say that. Like, both of them would have said that. What's it called? So I guess I talk to both of my parents for when it comes to guidance and stuff like that. But when it's stuff about like feelings or emotional stuff that I want to go
Oh,
through,
definitely.
I definitely go to my mom for that. I feel more comfortable in that. And when it's stuff about you know career or you know developmental stuff or even sexual stuff, I go with my dad. I'm way more open into talking about
my
sexual stuff
mom
with my dad.
is actually the one that taught me sexual stuff, like about periods and about sex and condoms. Sorry, mom, it didn't work. But yeah, I think my mom's the reason why I came back to Laredo whenever I got Kat pregnant, because I was convinced it was like the day before I was going to go back.
Right.
College Station. I was getting advice from everyone, but even people that told me to stay, I just like took it with a grain of salt. And I said, nah, whatever. And I was going to go until my mom gave me this lecture and she was sending me this. And I was like, you're right. And I took her advice. I mean, it was probably the same advice that everyone gave me, but because it came from my mom and I'm a mama's boy,
It's different.
I disregarded everybody's advice and just took hers. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do what my mom says.
Dude, would you feel comfortable sharing what your mom told you?
About what?
Her advice to you, like during that moment.
Oh, that.
If
Why
you
the
don't
fuck-
want to, it's
No,
cool.
no,
You
no,
don't have
it's
to. You
like,
don't have to.
why- I mean, it's true. Like, I mean, yes, you're gonna go college and network with people outside and all this stuff like that, but you have a family here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll still be with my family, but I won't see them as much.
Yeah.
You have, your baby mama, you have your child and stuff, and it's like, oh, dude, that is true.
Like you just kind of put it into perspective for you.
Yeah, put into perspective. You the whole money thing as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, it did work, and
There's one thing that my mom does that it kind of it doesn't tick me off, but I'm kind of like it's whenever
Like we're gonna hear this too right now.
yeah, no, she's gonna hear this later, and but like she knows this. At least I think she does. It's like whenever I come with this idea that I want to do, she'll give me like 10 reasons why I shouldn't do it.
Oh, dude, your parents are your biggest haters.
You know, but like
But in a good way.
Not in the way that like oh, you shouldn't be doing this, but it's like oh, but did you think about these other things?
Oh.
And it's like I came to you and I was hoping to get hyped, but you gave me real shit and now I gotta think about it. You know?
It's the hard truth.
Yeah.
They tell you what you need to hear, not what you want.
have you ever debated your parents?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm definitely
I
like
debate with my mom all the time.
I have friends that like whatever their mom says or whatever their dad says, like there's like that's just how it goes. Like whatever they say, that's what goes. But if I genuinely think that either what they said is not right or what I think is correct, I will debate it. Like I'm not. We have that open. And it's not a
good,
fight
it's
either.
Good, it's good to grow up that way because I know that some kids, have the same political views as their parents.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it's natural where you do develop similar political views as your parents, right?
Yeah.
But it's good for you as a parent to tell your child, hey, think for yourself.
Be
And that's
open-minded.
something that my mom and my dad taught me. So growing up, I would, I've been into politics since I was young.
Yeah.
So I've been.
You're that weird kid.
Yeah. I would debate with my mom about stuff. Like even now, oh, dude, me and my mom go at it now.
Nice.
Right. And then even stuff about the gym, because my mom's super into the gym too.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool that you and your mom are into that kind of.
Yeah, she got me into running.
Oh.
So she would run like prego and stuff like that with my
Holy
sister.
shit.
Yeah. And she got me into running. And then, I mean, she's not a big lifter person, but she's into fitness.
Yeah.
So we argue about stuff all the time, even about gloves at the gym. So I'm like, oh, mom, gloves at the gym are for pussies. And then she'll go off about stuff like that. It's like, oh, that's why you have ugly ass hands. And then we just argue and argue. Yeah. I love my mom.
I think, or one thing that always goes through my head, whether, I'm succeeding or failing at life, or, when I'm trying to take a next big step, is that I think that I'm internally in debt to my mother, as in this.
I mean, we have a debt that we'll never be able to pay back to them, which is their gift of life that she gave us.
This woman chose to carry me for 9 months. She didn't have to choose to keep me, but she chose to keep me. She chose to carry me for 9 months, and she chose to raise me as a child to a man, So I feel like, and not just going as a man, just as a child back to your parents. That
even as a man now, she's, helping you out.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. You talk about your mom all the time.
And they always
dude.
will.
Yeah. And so I feel like my ultimate goal really in life is to I want to turn around. I want to, repay everything my parents did for me, especially my mom. And I want to fucking get everybody new cars and new houses. And I want my family to ball out, baby.
And I told my mom last week, I said, Mom, I'm going to try to buy a house near you so I can see you all the time.
That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully that's a goal. I plan on to that too. And also when I first joined the military before, I was serious with Kat in my will, because you have a will type thing.
Oh, they make you do that?
You have the option.
Oh, okay.
And I made a will and I said,
well, I don't know. I mean, going into the military, I mean, it kind of makes sense. You might die.
But there's a thing. There's also a thing in this system where you kind of put death wishes and stuff like that. And I put if I die, I want to be buried next to my mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Shout out our moms real quick,
Yeah,
if y'all want to look at the camera and give a quick shout out to your mom. Love you, mom. I know you listening. So.
My mom does not.
My mom
listen
listens
to
now.
this.
Love you.
No, my mom, she loves Mercedes G-Wagons.
Oh.
Right. So my ultimate goal, man. My ultimate goal is to be so rich I can buy my mom 2 Mercedes G-Wagons.
Nice.
So she doesn't have to pick which color.
My mom leases all her vehicles, dude.
My mom likes to get she doesn't really buy that many. We don't buy that many cars. At least, I mean, we have 4 cars. One of them's mine.
You got 1 car for each person.
My mom likes wine.
Wine?
Yeah.
My mom really likes actually she likes period shows like Kings and fantasy and stuff like that, but based in historical fact, because she hates the drama of binge watching. So when she thinks a character is gonna die, she'll just look up the history of that character, and he's like, "Oh, okay, he's not dead yet.
He
it's
died.
Fine. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna die. Okay, cool." She doesn't like that stress of that the dramas actually bring to you.
Did you know-
And I'm like, that defeats the whole purpose.
Literally
You know what
defeats
I'm
the whole
catching on?
purpose.
We try to compliment our mom as they're so cool.
Yeah.
And stuff. I see it in you. I've seen it in you. And I see it in you. Like me, I was about to say, my mom, all these shows that we've been that you binge on Netflix, my mom was watching them when they were
in
new,
real life.
like Desperate Housewives,
Oh,
Grey's
yeah.
Anatomy,
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Dexter, Shameless. My mom would watch those since the very beginning. So when
Every
everyone's
week.
like that, or when Kat is into that, I'm like, oh, my mom already saw all of that.
Your mom's a cool hipster mom.
Dude, my mom is the fucking best cinematic person ever. She always recommends. She's like, "Hey, watch this movie." She recommended me to watch Juice. If you've never seen Juice, my mom loves Juice.
I haven't seen Juice.
She recommended me Goodfellas. She was like,
Nice.
"Sit down, watch Goodfellas. I love it." Now, have you ever seen Crash? I feel like you might have seen Crash.
Oh, that's a Guy Ritchie movie, right?
It's the one. I don't know. Remember, it's Guy Ritchie. But it's the one where it's
Are they all British?
No. It's kind of like a what do you call that? It's like a not a racial movie, but like it's like a cop and then he turns bad and the bad guy turns good. It's like a bunch of weird shit. It's a bunch of intertwining storylines. But my mom always has the best fucking movie recommendations. Like she's always telling me like
I went to the movie. I went to watch 13 going on 30 with my mom.
I love that movie.
And that's one of the reasons why I love that movie. I guess because I saw it with my mom.
Yo,
yeah, and we'd always watch that movie.
Why does the movie Crash
Stars.
have like the best lineup of actors ever? Fucking,
Dude, it's a great movie.
It's got Ludacris, Sandra Bullock,
That sounds like a bad movie.
Don Cheadle. If you don't know who Don Cheadle is a War Machine from the
Yeah.
Avengers.
Yeah.
Matt Dillon, Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, dude.
And
That's a
Thandi
bad
Newton and
movie.
Ryan Phillip. I don't know who those guys are, but yeah, there you go. That's the
The
perfect.
ultimate fucking lineup.
Look at that lineup. Look at Don Cheadle, dude. Look how cool he looks right there. And then
Dude.
fucking Brendan Fraser in the back. Look,
You have to watch it. It's a fucking great movie.
It's good.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
No, and then another thing, aside from movies, one of the biggest influences on music has been my mom. Like my mom, I remember she was the one that taught me how to use LimeWire. Okay? Like,
Dude, I remember how my parents helping me download LimeWire onto my stupid iPod Shuffle. I got like 6 songs on there, and it's so funny because like my parents grew up in Mexico. You know, they're not familiar with the pop culture from the U.S. So like the music that was loaded onto my iPod was Queen, Don't Stop Believing by Journey, We Are the Champions by Queen.
But how old are your parents?
They were born in 64 and in 68.
Oh,
so,
okay. Your parents are 10 years older than mine.
Yeah.
So my mom had like Maroon 5.
Oh,
like,
really?
Songs About Jane. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had the CD. She had Creed. She had all these 90s and early 2000s.
My parents' pop culture.
So I
taste,
grew up with the early 2000s and 90s.
That's amazing. My parents' taste was all Mexican stuff, and I'm genuinely like I'm not that interested in that kind of in that kind of pop culture, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah.
But I grew up around it, so I'm familiar with it. But it's weird because the tastes that I've acquired now as a 24-year-old guy living in Laredo in the U.S., I feel like they're solely mine, or at least responsible from the media that I've seen, and not really influenced by my family, which is kind of weird because I feel like a lot of people have been influenced by their family,
dude. Yeah,
in their pop culture tastes. But I guess I'm different in that sense.
Maybe it was a sense of resentment. Maybe you resented what your parents stood for or what they liked, and you wanted to go against what they liked. Or what they stood for.
Jesus Christ!
No, like
What the fuck?
He has pretty loving parents that are letting us in the garage. I doubt he's trying to go against what they say.
He's like, fuck what you like, mom. I'm gonna like what I like.
I think it was more like I came here as a 5-year-old growing up in the American school system, being around a bunch of English speaking students and watching American TV growing up. Like I think that's kind of what did it.
It's more like you like what you like because you like it, and nobody told you
brainwashed.
should be liking it. You just
Yeah, except for the the executives in Hollywood.
Can I tell you how my mom used to fuck with me mentally? Not abuse.
Go
My
on.
mom, when WWE SmackDown and ECW came in 2006, I believe, that's when Johnny Nitro turned into John Morrison. Okay.
Oh,
So wait, 1 second. It's really fucked up.
oh, okay.
It's
Cool.
really fucked up. I misbehaved, and my mom had printed out tickets, right?
Oh,
And in front of me,
no.
but the paper ones. Obviously, I didn't think like, oh, you can reprint them.
Yeah.
She fucking tore them in front of me.
no.
This was me. I was little. I was
Like you
10.
thought those were the only tickets.
I was 10,
Yeah.
and I thought those were the only tickets,
Yeah.
and I cried like a bitch. I left outside and I just started crying in my backyard for hours because she ripped the ticket, and I wanted to see Batista, dude.
Yeah.
oh my god.
So bad, and I was crying like a fucking bitch, and my mom like the next day was like, dude, like I just reprinted the ticket.
wow. You know what? Next time you shouldn't cry because you can just watch it like with Audio World.
Yeah.
Watch it in your brand new home
I wish Audio
entertainment
World
center.
existed in 2006.
Go ahead and do the
Definitely.
ad, Ed.
I don't have the ad road. Do you have it?
No. I don't have the ad.
The holidays are right around the corner, but we got you covered. You want a TV mounted?
Look into the camera.
Where's the camera?
It's over here.
I want to mount you.
Nothing goes better with TVs and stereos than getting them mounted. If somebody bought you some speakers for Christmas, they bought you a TV for Christmas, shut up and get them fucking mounted by Audio World. AudioWorld.tx on Instagram for all your audio/video needs, whether it be LEDs, car systems, TV mounting. Ed, your TV is mounted, right? Tell them
Yes,
about your
sir. It is mounted by Audio World, dude.
Tell them about your giant TV.
Oh my god, LED lights and everything, dude. Subwoofer right by my bed. I watch a movie and I'm just like, just shaking and like I'm there in the movie. You know, thank you.
Your room's
World.
pretty cool.
I watched the fucking Caliucci's music video in Ed's room, bro, and I swear I could taste her. Like,
Okay.
Are
That's
you,
how
are you
amazing
old
it
enough to
was.
know who Howard Stern is?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so they made a movie about him, right? It was like a kind of docu movie, like a biography about him. And in one of, it just reminded me when you're talking about the subwoofer and you were shaking. So there's this chick that would listen to him, right? And you know he's a perverted guy. That's how Howard Stern is.
Yeah.
And
I remember there's a
That
show,
scene-
there's an episode in his show where they get a bunch of guys with micro penises lined up and
Yes.
like they're all like they're showing their micro penises to him.
so what he
It's
does
weird.
is that he makes this girl orgasm. He makes her sit on the subwoofer, and he starts like making these weird noises to the
Oh
microphone.
my god.
And he makes her orgasm like as she sits down on
Yo,
the
that's-
subwoofer.
Howard
While she's
Stern
listening,
pushed
while
the
she's
limits.
talking to him live on
Wow.
the radio.
Jesus fucking Christ. Howard Stern pushed the limits on
He
what could be
pushed
on
the
radio.
limit, dude.
He's an inspiration to us.
Maybe?
If you want to
Question mark?
No, I'm kidding.
Nah, he sucks now. His radio show sucks dick now.
Well, I mean, does he have a podcast?
No, it's a radio show.
Oh,
So
like-
on Sirius XM.
People still like well, serious people still listen to Sirius, right?
Sirius XM, yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of like radio and podcasts and everything, if you guys had us on your 2020 Spotify Wrapped,
Oh yeah, that's so true.
Who are we gonna shout out for that?
I don't
Tag
know.
us,
You have the
man.
list?
Just tag
That
us.
you know? Oh,
I don't know anyone.
You don't know anybody? Oh, because you don't have access to our Instagram.
Well,
account.
actually, I do know. Off the top of my head, my homie Mary Longoria, she has us as number 2.
That's number 2. Yes.
Shout out.
We're right behind Call Her Daddy on her on her fucking thing. So
Almost there.
I love to but I love being part of among the greats.
Yeah.
We're among the greats.
Yeah.
someone actually sent me that they had their number one podcast. Our friend Brenda, shout out to you, 'cause she had us as her number 1 podcast.
And also a buddy of mine, Lisa Rangel, she has us as her number 2.
Wow, a lot of girls. A lot of
Yeah.
girls.
Yeah, so I mean,
Claps, you asshole.
Where the fuck are the claps?
I didn't know if I was overusing it, so I was like, you know,
have
no
us
claps.
as our number 2.
I have, yes, but you know what's
Oh my
weird?
God.
I don't listen to podcasts.
yeah.
No, but
I have a whole podcast and I host one in my house, but I don't listen to
True
podcasts.
artists don't listen to their stuff.
Johnny Depp. I'm the Johnny Depp of podcasts.
I listen
But
to
do you
all
listen to our
episodes.
podcast every time we post?
No, I don't. I really don't.
Really?
I do.
Yeah, sometimes
I do.
when I
This
when I
guy
watch
has
it with
us
my
on repeat.
yeah, I know. It's because you're driving. It's because I don't want to drive our numbers up. That's what it is. Like,
Am I driving numbers up?
Like, maybe I don't know.
I
Like,
listened to it
I want to
once.
be able to look at the stats and know that none of those came from me.
Okay.
You know, so
I
that's kind of
appreciate
why
that.
I watch it. So the only time I do watch it is when I'm watching it with my family
So-
because like it's like it's different. You know, like
You're just hopping on. You're just hijacking.
And I kind of
Yeah.
want to talk about our Spotify rap. Do you have Spotify, Ed?
yeah.
Okay,
do.
so I thought mine was really interesting as well. I listened to 74,000 minutes of music.
holy shit.
And
Did you
30
do the
30
calculations to how much that is like in days and stuff?
No. And I've listened to 34,000 minutes in podcasts.
Holy fuck,
yeah.
dude.
But it's because at work,
That's
I
all
ha-
you do?
I
That's
have,
all you
I have
got?
it on. Even when I'm not paying attention to the radio or to like the
Right.
podcast or music, I have it on.
Yeah.
So my music is kind of like inflated to what I actually listen to.
Mine was like 54,000 minutes, and I did the math, and it comes out to a total of 34 days. Like 34 full 24-hour days that I've listened to music over the course of the year.
Why
But-
don't you guys share your top artists really quick?
okay.
Oh fuck yeah! All right, I'll go
I'm
for that.
embarrassed
I
by
want you to
mine.
do
No,
your
no,
guys'.
maybe.
I don't want
I
to
feel
do
like
it.
Ed is the type of guy I would have no fucking idea who his.
You'll be surprised.
No,
Wait.
because you know how like there's some people of your there's some friends of yours
Yeah.
you see them post and then you're like, dude, who the fuck is this artist?
Yeah,
That's
Gus, give us
exactly
your
how I
top
felt.
artists and your top songs. I want everybody to. This is okay. If you never listened to Gus's music taste, he's about to give it to you right now.
Okay, so my top artist, number 1 is The Strokes, followed by Blink-182, followed by Green Day,
Okay.
my God.
followed by Taking Back Sunday, and followed by, for number 5, Turnover. You know,
Oh my God.
little sad.
I don't know what band, I don't know what band that is.
Turnover? Oh,
Yeah.
they're fucking great.
Yeah.
You'll like them if you like a little
puns.
My
sad.
number 1 is Sublime. My number 2 is Kanye West. My number 3 is Bad Bunny because I listened to his album And his last 2 albums, like half of the year, like religiously, Nirvana and Real Big Fish. I'm surprised Real Big Fish was there because I feel like I didn't listen to a lot of their music, but I guess I did.
You got a lot of ska in there.
Yeah.
What are your top songs, Pancho?
My top songs are all Sublime songs. Yeah.
My top songs are skewed because I have a playlist that I curated for it to be my alarm in the morning. So that plays every day, Monday through Friday, as my alarm. So my top songs are all from that playlist. So my top songs are not accurate.
No, not to
Nice cover, man. Real nice fucking
My top
cover.
songs are all fucking turnover.
Not to flex my music taste, but I'm a pretty diverse guy, right?
I hate this guy
This
so
guy
much,
so
man.
Drake, Nicki Minaj,
No,
Cardi B.
my
Nicki
number one
Minaj.
artist was Caliuchis.
That's why he brought this up. So he can flex that he listens to Caliuchis.
I love Caliuchis.
This guy's
man.
trying to get in bed with some Twitter girls. So,
My number 2 artist is Action Bronson, my favorite rapper.
no idea who that is.
Dude, Action
Probably not
Bronson,
even a good record.
Hey, drop some bars real quick. Come on.
Nah.
Action Bronson, he's the host of Fuck That's Delicious, the fat guy. He's
Oh,
amazing.
okay.
Number 3 is Bad Bunny. Of course, he's
Okay.
got to be in there.
Of course.
The GOAT.
Drake has to be in there too, bro.
Nah.
Drake's my number 4.
Wow.
Number 5 is Tame Impala. Like, I'm
Okay.
surprised you didn't have Tame Impala on your list.
I'm surprised that Turnover beat Tame Impala. Well, I honestly, this year, I don't think I've listened to
Who's
Tame Impala.
Paula?
My favorite.
Why is he tamed?
No, and then my top songs is number 1. If you haven't seen Uncut Gems, we talked about this movie chingos of times. The
You
ending
had that
song.
as your number 1,
Yes.
and I was like, wow.
My number 1 song is L'amour toujours, which is the ending song of Uncut Gems, bro. That song gives me fucking life.
That song
bro.
gets me angry now because
Jesus.
of Uncut Gems.
Number 2 is She Wolf. Number 3 is Obsession.
She Wolf.
by Shakira.
what?
She Wolf by Shakira.
You listened to that so much this year that it's your number 2.
Oh yeah.
You have the most obscure
Wait,
top
this
songs.
year?
This
Bro,
year.
we were in quarantine. What
I know.
What are you doing getting hyped to She Wolf?
Dude, the bass line in She Wolf is probably like the sexiest bass
the
line
guitar.
ever.
The dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun,
And
dun.
the dun, 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 the fucking bass is
How?
sick.
Do it again. Do it again.
Dun, dun, Number 4 is Drinking Problem. You gotta add a little country in
Okay,
there.
I like Midland.
And number 5 is Cosas del Amor.
Cosas de amor.
Dude, me and Gus's dad fucking vibe to that song, bro.
I like that song.
I'm glad my friends can vibe with my parents on that kind of music because I can't.
I had Yo Perreo Sola as one of my top ones.
That's
as
a great
well.
one.
That's a banger.
I just like that all my top artists were pop punk,
Nobody.
except for Turnover. That one's not pop
But
punk.
isn't Turnover like post pop punk or something?
Turnover's like a Midwestern emo. So
Oh,
I
nice.
think that's the genre. I'm not even entirely sure.
Ed,
I
what
might
are
be
yours? I know you got some obscure
Oh
shit.
yeah.
No,
Dude,
mine.
don't think we forgot about you. You're
No.
like-
It's like Hatsune Miku. Like,
No. Surprisingly, mine was really.
Anime theme song.
No, it was
Yeah.
it was actually very basic, and I was very sad. And I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, I feel like mine was just
It's
completely
all
wrong.
XXX Tentacion.
Oh,
no
okay.
peep.
No, actually, it's
fuck on me.
no.
I dig in my pants.
All
Yo,
right.
let him say it. Jesus Christ.
I straight up, I didn't post it on anything. I didn't post it on Instagram, not Twitter, nothing. I was like, nah, I'm disgraced. Except for my number 1. My number 1 was Joji, and then 2 it came into Drake, and then Lil Uzi, and then Playboy Cardi. Like that just
Hiding in my sock.
yeah, like I just
I
man.
didn't know you're
the
a Cardi
baby.
fan.
Yeah, no,
Dude,
like
I'm a huge Cardi stan.
oh,
It's-
He is. He's
Yeah.
you on your. We have a group chat, and your nickname
My
is
nickname
Playboy
is
Cardi.
Playboy Cardi stan.
oh my god,
Yeah.
man. But I don't know. Like I
Bruce
was just like
Whole Lotta
I
Red.
expected something a little more.
I expected weird shit coming
Yeah,
out of yours.
I expected weird shit. I expected diversity, and it was like
I guess you're not as quirky as you think you are.
Yeah.
You piece of
honestly,
shit.
and I was just
I know you like them quirky girls.
okay. Dude. But I was just like, why the
Ed
fuck?
Does Ed subscribe to Pokimane?
I'm pretty
I'm
sure
a
he
tier
does.
3 subscriber to her
Yeah,
Twitch.
or Billduffin.
Oh yes.
Don't get them started.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Wait, big news on Billduffin.
Oh,
She's releasing her sex tape.
Let's fucking.
I came across on a group chat that I have with guys I went to high school with that I have muted. But the moment I opened that group chat, it was a
Oh,
Bill
no.
Duffy video.
Oh my god.
And I mean, you know the rest. And I'm like, what the fuck did I just watch? Like,
But yeah,
guys are really paying a lot of money for her bath water.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
She
Underwear?
sold
Yeah.
bathwater. Yep.
That's fucking.
It's
She,
crazy because
she pioneered that.
it's
you know?
weird because I mean she totally stole fucking Fonz's thunder. We were gonna sell his bathwater, but
Oh,
We're
yeah.
still going to.
We're still
I
going.
feel like they would sell her farts.
she,
and
if she could,
I
she
doubt it's
would.
legal. It's because
What?
the bathwater is legal. You know, I
You
don't
can't
think
sell farts.
You can't sell a fart?
I don't think so.
Why not?
What law is that?
I I don't know. It's like a
There's like some weird penal code, like 36A cannot so far.
so far.
I don't know.
It's specifically Billduffin.
But it's weird. I've had this conversation before that all these girls, like, what's that one? The OK Boomer.
Oh yeah,
Nicolol?
Nico or whatever.
That
Nicolol.
guys are obsessed with girls that look young.
They're,
Well, we're
look
taking that
small-
route for this
small,
conversation.
Look like teenagers, and it's disgusting. Like, dude, that means like a lot of these men are pedos or something like that. I don't know. It freaks me the fuck out because all these girls like Billduffin, Pokimane, they all have this thing
they
that they're
youngify
that they're
themselves.
super.
Yeah.
Yes, that
Well,
they make
I
them
don't
seem
think you can
young.
put Pokimane in the same category as Billduffin.
Yeah, because she doesn't sell OnlyFans.
And she's not really.
No, but-
that's not what she tries to do. To be.
Yeah, but people obsess over her because of how she looks. Like all these girls make themselves look young
Cutesy.
because they cutesy because they know that sells. You
Right.
even see it.
But also-
You even see it in porn. That one of the most watched.
Teen?
I don't
stuff
understand why
is
stepsis stuff.
Teen and
Oh.
stepsister. That's gross because that means a lot of men are into like young women.
Stepbrother,
and that kind
I'm
of scares me bringing a girl into the world like that. Men are gonna look at her like sexualize her when she's super young. I don't know. It scares the fuck out of me.
Yeah, that's a very scary thought.
Yeah,
you know,
that's a very scary thought.
I can't relate exactly, but I have a sister, and it gets scary, man.
No, Kat, when she posts pictures of the kids or whatever, like these weirdos on Twitter, like her or follow her, and when she notices it's like a guy with like 2-3 followers,
Oh,
she like blocks them because we have this sense that these guys are only following her
like for the baby?
for the baby.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's fucking
what
weird.
the fuck?
That is weird.
That's fucked. Straight
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Because there's a lot of fucking weirdos on social media, dude.
I believe
and they
that.
do it subliminally.
Yeah, Fonz
as
is one of
well.
them.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, remember
I'm just sitting here.
remember he's the one that
I know you tweet weird shit.
Well, you know,
like,
as
What
much
about
as
that
we
filing
love,
cabinet that you bought from Wayfair a couple months ago.
yeah, is that still in the mail or what?
Hey, it's coming. It's coming.
Wait, what was the name of that style? Charlotte?
That's fucked up.
I hate
But
you guys.
no, what's it called?
I've been tweeting weird shit sometimes though.
Yeah, like
how do we bounce from like, yeah, you bought from Wayfair. I tweet weird shit.
Sometimes I just the beauty of Twitter.
what's your most recent weird tweet?
Okay, let me look.
Oh my god, dude, this guy's like, I'm gonna go off the
the
rails
thing
on
with
Twitter.
Fonz- Dude, no, we'll be hanging out and he'll randomly be like, hey, I kind of want to go off the fucking charts on Twitter right now. And then you see what he tweets and he's like, I want to smash this burger real quick.
Dude, yeah, he's like, I want to go crazy on Twitter. Like, I'm gonna do bad
He has-
shit stuff.
If you look at his drafts, it's probably a lot of tweets that he wants to.
No, dude,
Make
I
viral.
tweeted this the other day. I tweeted, dudes be scared to moan. I be my girl's ear like.
like,
like shit like that.
that's not off the rails, bro.
Do the Cumbia Kings.
That's the Cumbia Kings.
That's
Yeah.
very G-rated, but like,
Oh.
it's fucking... Like, why did they give you the audio option?
Dude,
you
Dude, you don't have the audio
No,
option
I
yet?
don't.
I have the audio option now.
What? Why can't I have the
I
audio
have it
You
option?
had
too.
it before everybody.
Yeah, I have it.
Dude,
You have it?
No, I don't.
Oh, dude,
Dude.
I want to get it so we can post like audio clips of us of the fucking pod on our fucking
Just
thing.
post video clips.
the other day I tweeted.
Well, that too.
The other day I tweeted. I put, she only loved me when I'm naked.
Shut the fuck up, please.
So, sometimes I like to tweet shit that is uncharacteristic of me. So like I'll tweet shit like what's it called
The audio.
he's mid tweet right now.
Yeah.
No, the other way I fucking tweeted haven't done my taxes. I'm too turned up. Like like I don't listen to Drake, but like every now and then I'll put Drake lyrics just to throw people off.
I think the best thing to do is or one of my favorite things to do on Twitter is like fish, right? So like
But what?
yeah, like
hold on. Wait, you
hold
have to
on.
explain that.
Let me
Wait.
explain that. Like you know that a certain person you want to respond to on Twitter likes something, or you know that a certain person, like someone you follow on Twitter, is about like a certain subject or a certain
Okay.
band or whatever,
Okay.
and you specifically tweet that in the hopes that they reply or they like it.
So
God.
it's kind of
Is that a way like to slide in the DMs?
It's a way to slide on the DMs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you say it's kind of like a subtweet, but not really?
Yeah.
Like a because a subtweet is like you're like I'm saying like, oh, this guy smells like
Well,
ass or
no,
some
but
shit.
you're kind of fishing.
Is that what
with
it is?
that thing.
But
Yeah,
like-
it's fishing. You see that this girl, she's like into
Sounds
she's into Bad Bunny.
It sounds
so
predatory.
you know that this girl's into Bad Bunny, and you want to be in her DMs or something like that. So you're just like, oh,
I fucking love Bad Bunny.
or this badass.
Like,
Or
be blatantly obvious about it.
Yeah, like he doesn't hide it. He's like, I like to kind of be low key.
when Bad Bunny said this in this song, I felt that.
Like that's the shit that this guy does.
You
Or at
have
least that's what we provoke him to do.
You have to do it though. You have to. Sometimes you just gotta be like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna
Dude,
tweet about something.
You just did it this episode with the Caliuches.
That's literally what you did.
Who are you fishing right now?
You know what's impressive about that is that he had to do that all year long.
Wow, the
Caliuches.
long Kong fish, man.
It
Who-
was the long con. He listened to Caliuches, or maybe not. He just played it and he left it on silent.
No.
He listened to Caliuches all year long. So when the 2020 rap fucking Spotify
Yes,
came
in
out,
2019,
he can post about
in
it.
2019, he was like, I think a lot of people think. I even thought about this and like, going into 2020, I wonder how my rap is gonna look.
Well, now I do. Now I do.
feel like he did that
didn't
for,
think
for,
about
for,
it.
for
Caliuches.
girls. Yeah,
It was, dude,
the only song I know about her is when she was featuring with Tyler the Creator, the 2020 vision.
20 vision. Can I have a kiss?
Fonz, I worked with you.
Oh, yeah, that
I've,
one.
I've worked with you for 4 years and hung out with you, and I've never heard you once play Caliuches.
Dude,
at
he'll
any
play it
event.
at the store like once or twice, and that's it.
That's
No.
I've never heard
How
any
does
more
that?
of that.
How does that
I've
justify the number one spot?
Number one? That doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. That doesn't make sense.
He
There's
just
some
plays
shit
the new
afoot.
album. I don't know.
There's some pussyfoot. That's a real word I learned.
I like Caliuches. It just happens that a lot of girls like Caliuches too.
Oh my god!
So we relate like that.
Hey,
you know
show
what
us,
You
show
know
us
that,
your DMs
that
real
girl,
quick.
that girl that he always talks about is probably a Kelly Uchis fan.
Which girl I always talk about?
You know.
Oh yeah, oh most
No,
definitely.
¿Cuál de
Yeah, she
todos?
You're gonna make me blush.
Well,
that girl.
She doesn't. No, unfortunately.
Fonz, you tired of us roasting you already?
I am, but
All right.
actually, I'm not.
Oh,
How long have we been recording?
right there. Just look at the little screen.
Come on, man.
About an
can't
hour
see.
and a half.
New setup, man.
We have technology.
Let's I guess let's wrap it up. I mean, it was just starting to get like we were getting the flow real
Yeah,
quick,
man.
but we go a little longer or what?
Okay,
let's
2-hour episode.
It's the
Run it up.
final. It's the final. Fuck it.
It is the final. That is true. It
You
is
asked
the
me if
season
I'm tired of
final.
getting
So
roasted.
what are we gonna do next season?
Next season. Fuck, it is season 4.
Oh, next season.
I'm having trouble thinking of improvements. Oh,
Four.
Four.
oh
Four.
fuck, no,
Four.
now it's the 4 for 4 guy or
Four for
whatever.
four guy.
For four.
Well, I guess the next immediate improvement that I can think of to this podcast is getting better camera equipment. So right now we're using 2 GoPros. Soon we'll be able to get 2 camcorders that'll will look a lot nicer in here. Maybe some more lighting in here. But other than that, I think we got the studio pretty much
Pretty
on
good,
set.
yeah.
You know, I don't know what you guys think.
Get a PS5 up in here.
Oh,
Sure, why
I
not?
do another live Nidos.
Yes, we should do another live Nidos. If I mean, it should still
Live
be
Nido?
open. Yeah, live at Nido.
Yeah,
Live Nido. That's the name of the.
Look, it's weird. Why do we say Nidos? Why do we add an S?
started with the S.
Nidos.
Why do we add an S?
Because I remember why. Because
Why?
I remember why.
I remember why.
Me remember why.
Because you like to add an S at the end of things to make them plural for no reason. Like you'll be like, I want some chocolate milkies, or like I need some back
I've never heard him say chocolate
I've never heard him
milky.
say chocolate
You're like, I
milkies.
need some back rubbies, right? So
I've never said that, but I know who has.
I've heard you say that.
No, I don't say rubbies or milkies or nuggies. I
You
say
say
chocolate.
nuggies.
I don't
Chocolate
say
milkies.
You say nuggies.
Chicken nuggets.
Hey, why are we pointing fingers, man?
Hey, lower that voice. Lower that voice.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's wearing a Dickies jacket. I gotta behave. You never know what he's got under there.
Hopefully in season 4 we have a coronavirus vaccine.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
true.
We're
Yeah,
like next week is the episode.
If they make a vaccine, I'm gonna kiss everybody who listens to this podcast. Right on your lips.
But they won't kiss you back. If he kisses you, call the cops.
Breaking like all studies stop. Like there's no more search for a vaccine.
I just want to walk in and say, hey, little mama, let me whisper in here. And then kiss you right on your lips.
Oh,
And-
like
and
that
that's
that's
weird
disturbing.
that a lot of people are not open to taking the vaccine.
I'm dead.
That's-
Dude,
I
give it to me.
want it now.
Give
Give it to me
I
right now.
want it now. I mean, they're
give it to
gonna
me,
get.
Neil.
I think Europe just approved, or
Germany, I think.
no, England
Oh.
just approved it today. Actually,
Some
they're the
European shit.
first country in the Western world to approve it. So they're gonna get that as soon as
Let's
possible.
fucking go.
Obviously, they start with healthcare workers first, and that's what they're gonna do in the United States. Texas already has a plan,
Fuck yeah,
to
baby,
give
Greg
the
Abbott.
to give the first 400,000 vaccines to
Start with the NFL players.
frontline workers. Yes, start
Wait,
with
really?
the NFL players.
Wait, why?
No, I'm kidding. It's
Oh.
Oh, that's it. Sorry.
yeah.
man.
Oh, I was
Start with all the
willing to hear
sports
that
fans
out.
so we can go to the sports arenas.
Uh-huh.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm
but
so gullible.
No,
Give
but
it to the esports players. Come on, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
give it to Nicolo.
Oh,
see what he does?
Oh, my-
That confirms our Kelly-Uchis theory.
What did I do?
He's fishing.
But
Ain't
no,
nobody.
women-
Ain't no,
Women hate
Nobody's talking about
Nicolo.
Nicolo.
no, women don't hate her.
Women hate her
Women
Oh,
don't
what?
hate
because
Nic-
of the same. Because
Men
of stuff
wanna
that
be
I
No,
brought
no,
up.
women hate Billduffin. Nicolo
Wait,
isn't
we didn't
like.
get to talk about Belle Delphine's fucking sex tape that she's
Oh
releasing.
my
Ed's
all
got that shit pre-ordered.
No, okay. So what I saw in my friend's group chat was she's like, yes, and I'm about to release my sex tape, and
Yeah.
she flashed, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm here at my fucking house.
Yeah, no,
it's
she's-
because I
she's
really
gonna
didn't know
release-
that much about Belle Delphine, other than people would stand there and buy her
So
bathwater.
she got some heat because she has an OnlyFans and she wouldn't post any nudes on there. It was just lewds.
I don't think the heat was for that. The heat is really primarily with her.
The bathwater.
No, acting real like childish.
Okay.
Wasn't she in jail too?
That was a hoax, actually. Not a hoax. It's just a publicity stunt. You know.
Really?
Yeah, she's come out on a few podcasts. I think Hot Ones and
She came out on Hot One?
She
Yeah.
did not come on a hot one.
What?
Cold Ones.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh,
It's one word.
Because it's first we feast,
Yo,
and that's why
they got a lukewarm ones?
No, she came out on Cold Ones. She came. Shut the fuck up.
That one hit.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
that one
fucking
or
hit.
something like that. Yeah. it's
Oh my
just-
god. No, she came out on Cold Ones and she came out on the H3 podcast. And that's just a publicity stunt.
You know who's been coming out on the H3
Trisha
podcast?
Trisha
Paytas.
Paytas.
Oh my god.
I find her hilarious.
She's
dude.
fucking
Trisha?
disgusting.
No, I
She's
find-
terrible.
I find her stupidity, whether it's on purpose or real, hilarious. Like
Nah.
it's just so dumb, dude. She's like, she has no idea what gravity is, and the way that
she
Ethan
brings
plays
no
it off.
substance to the world.
No, but the way that Ethan plays it off is just so fucking
No,
funny, dude. Like I don't know what it is.
I think Ethan's become a sellout.
You think so?
Yes, if
I love his old
Ethan,
stuff.
I love
his
you.
old stuff. If you listen to his old stuff and compare to now, the way that he is too, like he gets like his. You remember he used to be the offensive person. Now he like
Yeah.
gets offended.
Well, I mean,
For,
does
like,
he still do
everything
stuff
now
with
on Twitter.
iDubbbz?
He did one recently
'Cause
because
iDubbbz
iDubbbz kind of changed more like PG.
Really? Because
Yeah.
I mean, he used to just fucking say the N word out of nowhere.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Yeah, that was bad.
like, he just,
but
he
Ethan,
just
like,
does it.
if you listen to like if you listen to his content, it's not really that fun and exciting anymore that it used to be.
Yeah, I agree with that. I
Yeah.
agree with that. But he was definitely
And
like
now he's just
edgy.
making more money. He's trying to make money off of Trisha Paytas, I believe, because she brings in views.
'Cause she's
and
dumb.
also
She's
how
dumb.
he tried to cancel James Charles because of some fucking colorway that his shirt was, even though people use that colorway for a bunch of stuff. It's kind of like a rainbowy type color. He canceled James Charles, and I felt like that was just a way to bring in more money.
Oh,
and
I didn't know.
attention
I
to
didn't know
his
anything about
podcast.
that.
Yeah,
Um,
and he doesn't even make videos anymore.
who?
H3. Like
Oh no, they just do their
because
podcast
they working
and
on
Teddy
podcast.
Fresh.
Yeah,
and
I
their
don't,
clothing
I
line.
don't like his content anymore.
Shout out Teddy Fresh.
Teddy Fresh.
Shout out Ethan, I love you. Shout out
Expensive
Joji, I
as
love
fuck.
you.
Oh, Joji was weird.
Filthy Frank.
Yeah, he used to
Yeah,
roll
Filthy
with
Frank.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to roll with them.
But
remember
now,
when
now
he
he's like a legit artist, right?
Yeah, now I love him.
Yeah.
I kiss you on your forehead.
Yeah, you're number one in my.
This was for
Spotify
you,
rap.
Joji. I can't get into like internet like stuff like that. Like,
Yeah,
Like
I-
internet subculture.
Yeah, I'm not on the internet.
Yeah, that's what actually really. Like,
I feel like that's very prevalent in your generation.
Yeah, but like, how could you not be involved in internet subculture?
no, I mean I'm aware of it, but I'm not
Shut the
actively
get the
involved.
fuck out of here.
But
Nah,
there's
I'm
so
kidding.
many subcultures in internet.
There is-
Subculture.
you
Yeah,
know,
there's so many.
Well, one of the best ways to do it is just I don't know, go on YouTube and like search up news, YouTube pages.
Yeah,
you ever
like,
done that?
What was that? What was that guy that he's a gamer and like he's
Oh, Philip DeFranco.
no.
Philip
Yeah,
is not a
yeah, you
gamer.
can watch
No,
that.
No,
one.
I watch.
You
Philip
can watch like
DeFranco.
Scarce. Scarce is really good for if you want like
Yo,
current stuff on the
Now
internet.
that you say that, you guys remember that show Scarred,
No, I don't.
Yes.
where they would show like epic bails and
Yes.
like people getting fucking like almost like mutilated.
Yes.
Allah.
It wasn't
Jeez.
that was on MTV, right?
Spike.
Spike.
I think it was a
Oh
Spike
my
or
God,
G4
dude.
or something.
I totally
I remember 1,000 Ways to Die.
Yeah, that show was unnecessarily sexual. Dude,
like I remember being like in middle school and like I had to have my finger on the fucking channel right while watching that shit because I was like, yo, my parents cannot see me watch this.
They
Like,
about to start fucking, and then they just die, and it's like, what the fuck?
There was one specific episode where there's this girl, like she uses a carrot or like a cucumber, like as
Yeah,
a dildo,
it's a dildo.
and for some reason she dies. Like,
but it's all fictitious. They're not real ways to actually die.
Wait, they're not?
No, they
Like, I'm
just
not-
come up with some bullshit
well,
thing.
I mean,
like
they're not like people didn't. I
like
think about it. It's possible.
No, but
they're
ways that
non-zero chances.
that nobody has died of those.
But
things.
there's more than
but
1,000
research-
ways to die.
There's a non-zero chance
Yeah.
of that actually
But they're
happening.
just
though. It's
entertaining
possible.
ways to
Dude.
die that nobody has ever died
like,
before.
what the
But it's
fuck was
possible.
I
even
found that
Spike?
out like recently.
No, that's not true,
because when that came out when I was in elementary or middle school, and I was like, oh, dude, like if you do this, you'll die.
Yeah.
But then you're like, what kind of situation would you put yourself in to die that way?
No, but it's like this. They're playing off that small percentage that you could die.
That's what I'm saying. There's a non-zero chance.
It's like
kinda
oh yeah, like your
it's
dog
kinda
won't
like
kill
a,
you.
A stupid Final Destination.
yes,
That's all it is.
But-
Or it's a testosterone filled Final Destination because it's for guys.
Yes, but there's a chance.
It's like it's like that
what I'm
TikTok
saying?
trend where it's like, your chances of dying to your dog are low, and then
never
it
zero.
switches to them, but not zero.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I keep saying. It's a non-zero
Ben
chance.
Shapiro.
If hypothetically,
Oh, that's your fucking. That's
why
the
was
worst
Spike-
Ben Shapiro. is.
theoretically,
I'm trying to remember what the fuck Spike used to see, like what shows they would
Oh,
fucking
when
show.
they would do the different warriors.
Mansers.
Yeah,
Mansers,
Ultimate Warrior.
they-
Ultimate
Jimmy Kimmel
Warrior.
did the Man Show.
There's the Man Show. There was Mansers. There was that dude. Spike and G4 were like
Just for men.
specifically for like
Or MXC.
yes or MXC. Those are specifically like tailored for fucking heterosexual males.
Yeah, like
Like it was like just all testosterone, all amped up, high energy shows all the time.
it was like if you
With
if
giant
you,
tits. Like
giant
if
tits.
Monster was a fucking drink,
Yeah, if-
it would be Spike. Like I mean,
Wait, what?
Monsters-
Monster was a drink. I got news, buddy.
Was a television network, it would be Spike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Monster, Red Bull, and
What he said.
and
Bang Energy.
and the gold for Loco.
yeah, and the Gold for Loco were a TV show. It would be Spike and G4.
I saw G4. What was that?
Video games.
There was video games like Attack of the Show. That was where Olivia Munn and Jessica Chobot gained their popularity.
What do I know?
Shout out to Nami.
What do I know? Olympia Munn.
Olivia Munn, she played
And
Psylocke in X-Men.
What the fuck? Well, out of all like roles for Olivia
She
Munn,
dated
What else
Aaron
has she
Rodgers,
done?
I
She
think.
dated Aaron
Before
Rodgers.
There we
Danica
go.
Patrick.
That's why I think Aaron Rodgers is the GOAT. Shout out Aaron
You just
Rodgers.
like Aaron Rodgers because
Can't
you
even
think you
chug
look
a
like
beer.
Aaron
He's a
Rodgers.
pussy.
I don't look like
Let
Aaron
me let you
Rodgers.
guys in on a little secret. Gus loves anyone and any celebrity and or person that reminds him of himself. Now I'm vain, right? But this motherfucker's fucked up, dude. Gus thinks Trevor Lawrence, the QB at Clemson right now. He thinks Trevor Lawrence is gonna be the most successful NFL quarterback ever, solely on the fact that he has long blonde hair.
That's not solely the fact, but definitely it plays a role. It plays a role. Dude, fucking Trevor Lawrence is good. He's good.
He's good.
He's
He's
good.
going to be number one in the draft.
I want him to do well in the NFL. I don't want him to be like Johnny Manziel that he let me down. Johnny Manziel let me down in the NFL.
He let us all down.
He let us all down. But
Shit.
Johnny Football started partying with Drake too much,
Doing coke.
and doing hood rat shit, and like getting the fame to his head. He was a 25-year-old.
Sniffing coke out of a butthole.
He was 25 years old. Yeah. Oh, just press cast. Oh, no, in the settings. Of the browser. The settings on the browser. Cast. Garage.
Ask Gus's favorite fictional movie character in a movie. He's gonna say Sunshine from Remember the Titans.
Okay, no, he's not my favorite fictional character, but in that movie, he is my favorite character of that movie. Cause
what?
Cause he's cool. Like he's got long hair, like he's from California, okay, like I have this thing where like I really like celebrity actors that I can associate myself with.
Yeah.
Some of those being Ashton Kutcher, Jake Gyllenhaal,
Jesus Christ.
Patrick Bateman.
not Patrick.
What are you?
Not Patrick Bateman. He's a serial killer.
Look nothing
But
like them.
I don't know. I'm not saying I look like them, but I associate myself with them. That is a
It's like
different
saying
thing.
I
I like Michael
myself-
Cera.
I associate myself with Brad Pitt
No,
Leonardo DiCaprio.
but you
Robert
really
De
can't
Niro.
though.
That's
You
the-
can.
that's,
I
no, but
associate
that-
you with Mark Wahlberg.
No, but that's what you're thinking of. You got me. You're trying to put yourself here.
No, I don't think they're the most beautiful men. There's more beautiful men.
He's like,
than
just
him.
because they look like me doesn't mean.
There's more beautifuler.
There's more beautifuler men. No, dude, Pancho, I associate you with like Mark Wahlberg, like that. Like you don't look like
Okay,
him.
because I'm not very into actors. Who do you compare me to?
Mark
Remind me of
Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
Only Mark Wahlberg. Because that
Matt
guy's
Damon.
Because Matt Damon
all
is like Mark
Boston,
Wahlberg.
all Boston guys.
Because you like the Red Sox and the Patriots.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm like Jack Black.
Dude, I don't know about
If
that
Jack
one.
Black wasn't funny,
you're more like. Have you seen Kangaroo Jack?
you're Anthony Anderson.
You're more like him.
I like that though. I like that. I like
Yeah.
Kangaroo Jack.
What celebrities do you associate yourself with?
Anthony
Honestly.
Anderson.
He's all Brad Pitt.
Not like for real.
Like for real.
What's his fucking name? He plays
Oh, the guy from The Blind Side.
no. He comes out in Stand and Deliver and he comes out in
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Lou Diamond Phillips. I associate a lot with Lou Diamond Phillips.
Now, is that because, like, why?
He's just a struggling Hispanic youth, man.
Is he Hispanic? I thought he was like native.
In his roles, he plays like primarily Hispanic.
Oh, but like his actual ethnicity is he's native?
I don't do my
I
research.
think so.
I think it might be native. Or like
Yeah.
Hawaiian or something.
Something
So
like that.
is this it?
This is it. It looks like Michael Cera.
Yeah,
and acts like Michael Cera.
Yeah, Ed associates himself with
Have you
Michael
never
Cera,
seen-
Michael
dude,
Cera and
Ed-
Juno.
Yeah.
Ed literally
No,
thinks
Scott
he lives in
Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim.
I'm not
No,
gonna associate
he's
myself
looking-
with Scott.
He's looking
Michael
for
Cera,
his
yes.
Ramona.
Oh
That's what he's
no,
doing.
you can't say
Dude,
that.
Ed
No,
loves girls that look like Ramona.
no,
Flowers.
Yes,
no,
you do.
no,
You
no,
do.
no.
Ed, you like
Quirky girls.
You like quirky girls that the manic pixie dream girls. That's what they're called.
No, do not. You can't associate me with Scott Pilgrim.
Why not?
He's a piece of shit.
What do you mean?
He cheated. He cheated on Knives and Ramona.
Okay.
That guy's a fucking groomer. Knives is like 17.
No, she's 15. That's the most fucked up part of the movie.
Fucking yeah.
That-
No, don't
So Scott
associate me
Pilgrim
with
is a
Scott.
pedophile?
You could associate me with Michael Cera. That guy's cool.
Is he cool?
Yeah.
My favorite
No,
story.
did you ever see This Is the End?
No, I
Well,
didn't.
Michael Cera is the most fucking hype because in all the movies he's like a boring little loser, I guess. Where he's like all shy and stuff.
Yeah.
Especially in Superbad.
I love him in
Well, in
Superbad.
This Is the End, it's a movie about the end of the world, and it's all the celebrities playing themselves, right? And Michael Cera comes off as the most like hyper, ready to roll fucking guy who's gonna.
Oh, yeah?
He's the life of the party.
Fuck yeah.
And in one of the scenes, who was it? Goes to the restroom, and this guy's getting
don't know,
fucking
yeah.
blowed by. Some chick is blowing him, and then the other one's eating his ass.
Oh,
And then he's the life of the party.
fuck
No,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
Bill
So
Murray.
associate me Michael Cera. Nah.
And this is the
You're
end.
with Michael Cera and what's his fucking name? Jesse
Eisenberg from The Social Network.
Yes,
Yes.
him. I can
Wow.
associate you with him as well.
Thank you.
Zombie Land.
Very mellow toned people.
Yeah, just not Scott Pilgrim himself.
Sure, not Scott
Okay,
Pilgrim.
Michael Cera.
I'm Bill Murray in Space Jam.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
you're Bill Murray in Space Jam.
Oh yeah.
You're Shaquille
Oh
O'Neal.
yes, because like they bring him out and like he's like all like
Yeah.
they
And
like
then
give him the ball.
Yeah,
you know?
and then Larry Bird is like, oh, I really have to bring this guy here.
yeah. You are.
And without a doubt, that's been another episode of Your Neighbor's Garage.
Yes.
Hit us with the outro because I'm
Hit
tired.
us. Follow
Not to
us
poop.
on Instagram. Your neighbor's garage, right?
On
Your neighbor's
Instagram.
G. Your neighbor's G. Garage Society Coach Twitter. Your neighbor's.
Y'all fucking know it. Y'all fucking know it.
Patreon.
If you had us on your Spotify Rap 2020, DM us. We want to see it. I want to post it on our story. So send it to us, please. I love all of you. Thank you for listening.
And subscribe to our Patreon. Give us
Spend
money.
some money.
Suscribe,
please.
suscribe.
Give us
kids.
money if you
Feed my
can afford it.
Love you.
$1,000. Don't forget the $1,000 package. I'll go on a date with you.
Oh, yeah.